Have you ever applied a loan on an app, waited patiently, and only to get a dreaded message? Your application has been declined. If you've been there, I know the frustration. But what if I told you that there's a way to get approved fast and even to enjoy high limits? Hi, my name is called Mosewa Mkota. I post twice a week on tips and tricks on how to make money online. I also talk about best loan apps here in Kenya, how to improve and get fast loans, and my number one recommendations for loan apps here in Kenya. So if you don't want to miss these updates, please subscribe and like this video. As always, Mose loves you. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can get approved fast, how you can enjoy higher limits without stressing yourself about CRB checks. Plus, my top 5 loan apps here in Kenya that still lends you money even if you are listed on CRB. Loan apps here in Kenya mostly rely on your credit history, mostly from CRB or their own internal scoring. Other apps also rely on your M-Pesa transaction histories, and others rely on your consistency of the payment of your last loan. They rely on consistency of payment of your previous loans. Some loan apps such as LendPlus uses your phone's data such as SMS for loan repayment reminders. Many people fail to get approved. Why? Because they apply without building a digital financial footprint. They also defaulted on other loans and they apply high amount as first-time borrowers. Now listen closely. I'm going to give you 4 tips that will help you to get approved fast on these loan apps here in Kenya. Tip number 1, keep your M-Pesa active. You can make frequent transactions from 5 to 10 transactions per week. Now, for example, if you are an Uber driver or you have your kibandaski or shop, make sure to make every payment via your M-Pesa line. This one will improve your credit history. Now, you need also to pay bills via M-Pesa Pay Bill. Don't accept cash. The goal here is to show consistent cash flow. Now, tip number 2, if you want these loan apps to approve you fast, when you ask money or you lend money on them, you need to start small and build trust. If you are a first-time borrower, for example, if you are borrowing from branch, you can start anywhere from 500 shillings to 1,000 shillings. Don't request 15,000 shillings if you are a first-time borrowers on these apps. Now repay before due dates, ideally 2 to 3 days earlier. I'm saying this because your early payment boosts your limits automatically. Another mistake that most beginners make is that they apply multiple loans at once. That is exactly the mistake. Now, for example, if you apply on Zenka, Tala, Timiza, branch on the same week, this one actually will raise suspicion. Instead, start with one app, build a good repayment history, then you can expand to other apps after 1 to 2 months. Now, this tip is from me. If you want these loan apps to approve you fast, you need to delete SMS showing unpaid loans. Keep the contacts of loan apps intact. They use them to verify your seriousness. And make sure not to use new SIM cards when applying for loans. My final tip is that use referrals and bonuses. Many apps offer higher limits for referrals. Now let's take an example. If you refer 2 to 3 people and they repay this loan on time, your profile becomes trustworthy. These apps will increase your limits. Now we've talked about tips on how to get approved fast. Now let's switch our gears and talk on how to increase your limit. Number 1, repay earlier and consistently. Now, for example, if you've borrowed money from Tala and you need to repay it on 31st, make sure you repay it earlier, maybe on 27th to 28th. This one will help you to increase your limits automatically. Another tip to increase your loan limit is that make sure your M-Pesa balance is above 0. Don't ever allow your M-Pesa balance to read 0.00 cash. At least leave something like 100 shillings, 50 shillings. This one will improve your credit histories when these apps will be running across your phone data. Another tip to increase your loan limits is that you need to use your Safaricom line for at least 6 months. Make transactions on your Safaricom line. Make regular transactions via your Safaricom line. For example, pay bill via M-Pesa, pochi la biashara via M-Pesa. Even if you are traveling, you can pay your transport via M-Pesa. This one will increase your credit history. When you apply your first loan on these loan apps, they will definitely give it to you because they will just check at the M-Pesa activities on your line. Then they will approve your loans as fast as possible. Now here are quick loan apps in Kenya that does not require CRB checks. The first one is Tala. You can get from 500 shillings to 50,000 shillings. No CRB checks for first-time borrowers. The second one is Branch. Branch limit grow up to 70,000 shillings and mostly they focus on M-Pesa activity more than CRB. Now our next loan app is Okash. Now Okash limit is from 500 shillings to 60,000 shillings and they approve very fast, under 5 minutes. Another loan app is M-Cop Cash. This one is backed by Cooperative Bank. Now you can get up to 200,000 shillings. No CRB checks for small borrowers under 10K. Our final loan app is Zenka. This is known for 0% interest rate for first-time borrowers. But on Zenka, you can get up to 50,000 shillings if your M-Pesa is active. Now we've talked about 5 tips to get fast approved on loan apps. We have also talked about ways to increase your loan limits and my top picks that don't stress about CRB checks. Remember, loans are tools, not income. Use them wisely, repay in time, and they will definitely work for you. So if you find this video helpful, tap the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you cannot miss our future uploads, and share with someone who's been struggling to get approved on loan apps. Psalms 105 verses 3, the Bible says, "Glory you in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that sees the Lord." Till the next time, bye.